Hello guys, what is happening? So Matt and Beck here once again. Just doing a quick update for you really guys, about Beck's kidney stent operation.
So we wanted to basically share our journey, as it's been a long journey, hasn't it, Dan?
It really has.
So from the beginning to everything that's happened, just in more detail. So we basically moved to Scotland, didn't we?
Yes, as you all are well aware.
And it was just before Christmas. I noticed some blood in the toilet, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I didn't really think much of it, to be honest. I just thought maybe because I'd had Elijah, I initially thought maybe my periods were returning, but then I soon realised that it was just in the toilet bowl, so it was obviously coming from my bladder. So that's what I noticed, and I thought if it continues I'll go to the doctors, I'll just keep an eye on it. And then it wasn't long after that I started getting these pains, was it?
Yeah, it really wasn't. You said you had an infection, weren't it? That's what they said to begin with.
Yeah, and then I started getting these horrendous pains, but I knew something wasn't right. It was like in my left, so it's in my left side, and it was all in one side, but it wrapped around my back, and you know how much pain I was in.
She was awful. She was in tears at some times, some nights as well.
I'd compare the pain to almost like childbirth pain. It was quite severe. So, but this was right at Christmas Eve as well, wasn't it? So I didn't want to miss Christmas.
No.
So I was a bit silly really, and I decided to push through, didn't I? So push through the pain, and then we ended up going. Did we end up going to the doctor's Christmas Day? It was like that evening.
That's it. Yeah.
Decided I couldn't continue anymore. I'd managed to get through most of Christmas Day, and then went to the doctors, and then ended up from that having a CT scan, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
And the CT scan showed that I had a kidney stone, but it was too large to pass.
Yeah, it was stuck basically. Got kidney stone stuck.
So, because Matt was there when the doctor gave me the results, and she explained, didn't she, how it was, if it was over 1 centimetre then they would have to intervene. And I think when I read the notes it was partially blocking something as well. So it was treated as an emergency, and I was booked in the next week to have the kidney stone blasted and to have the obviously she said that I might end up with kidney stents, didn't she?
Yeah, that's right.
And she did explain that kidney stents can be horrific. She was honest about it.
She was, yeah. She said it can cause people to need to go to the toilet a lot, which it did with Beck.
So yeah, she was honest. She said it's not very pleasant. She said you might end up with kidney stents. But I was under the impression that if I had these kidney stents, it'd only be for a couple of weeks. And I thought, well, you know, a couple of weeks of pain for the greater good, you can kind of get on with that. So then what happened after that? So then I was booked in for surgery. Then it was actually on my birthday, 15th of January. Went down for surgery, and I developed a bit of a fever, didn't I?
You did, yeah. So
they said they wasn't comfortable doing the procedure with me having this fever, so they hooked me up to IV antibiotics, and they said that they'll still put me to sleep, and instead of blasting the kidney stone, they'll just insert kidney stents and then bring me back for surgery. So when was I supposed to come back for surgery, darling?
So basically it was 4 to 8 weeks tops, and that was it. Should be brought back in and, you know, have the kidney stents removed, have the kidney stones blasted. No.
So fast forward another 5 months. So it wasn't 4 to 8 weeks, 5 months. But I will say this, I mean, I'm quite a patient person. This 5 months was hell. Right?
It was.
My body did not tolerate kidney stones. And they also found that I have a duplex kidney system, didn't they? So
they did.
When they went in to operate, she said, oh, you've got a duplex kidney system, so I've had to put 2 kidney stents in.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating, it's been hell. I couldn't walk proper for far. the pain after surgery was unreal. I had a reaction to the anaesthetic that they used to put you to sleep, so I didn't do too well after surgery. And then after that, all I can say is that it was just in complete agony, to the point where it brought me to tears. I was constantly on the toilet. I couldn't go anywhere without knowing where the toilet was. And then after the first few months of having these kidney stents in, I was having infection after infection after infection. I've been on all kinds of antibiotics. It's been stressful.
It really has. It's been really, really horrible. But
and it's been sad as well, because I've not been able to run around after the boys. I've not been able to do the things that I would normally,
that you wanted to do, really.
I'd normally be able to do. So it's definitely made me appreciate things more. And I have to say as well, Matt has been an absolute superstar.
I've not been that brilliant. Come on.
Yes, he really has, guys. He's literally been taking up a lot of the, the flack, haven't you? You've been doing more and more. He's been doing more things around the house, and he's been helping the boys, running after the boys, looking after me. I wouldn't have got through this 5 months without you, Dan.
No. I will say, we did go out still and we did film, but I just want to point something out to people. Don't know who's thought, Beck seems well enough to be going out and what have you. Yes, to a certain extent, she wanted to get out and do these things. I wanted to make it as normalised as possible, things to be normalised as possible. But what you didn't see off of camera is Beck was in agony afterwards. Yeah,
we didn't show that on camera, but when we did go out, we had to go out because I needed normality, and it wasn't fair on the boys and Sophia to be stuck in. We needed to get out and do things. I would have gone stir crazy 5 months stuck in. We did, but what we did was we learned to adapt. So we looked for places where we could pull up.
That's right.
We checked that there was not too much walking involved, and we literally just toilets as well. We had to make sure there were toilets nearby.
Everywhere, or a bush somewhere, that kind of thing.
I'm grateful that we've been able to still film. So I do apologise about the videos of me moaning about the kidney stents, but it is just because I know, but it's just because it impacted our lives so much. Like, you wouldn't think these little plastic tubes they go into your kidneys, into your bladder, could cause such an impact, would you?
This is it. The body's not used to having an object inside of it, so the body's way of reacting to it. It's just like, this shouldn't be in here.
Oh gosh, yeah. Like, we literally, I felt like my body was trying to expel them from my body. I'd get spasms, I'd get feelings of bearing down. Sorry, we're just in the playroom, guys. So we're watching the children while chatting. One of them's
just trying to eat crayon, so just this banded in.
Well done, darling.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, we're sat in the playroom because it's just where the kids like to play during the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a journey, and we wanted to explain about this and to maybe raise awareness as well about kidney stone.
Please, guys, if you get a kidney stone, get it checked out. Don't leave it.
So anyway, second surgery came recently. I'm just over a week recovering now. I'm feeling so much better. Second surgery, procedure itself went really well. Thank you guys as well for your lovely comments.
It really
honestly
was brilliant. It was lovely,
so kind of you to send so much love to us, and honestly reading them brought a smile to both our faces.
Gosh, yeah, absolutely, because there really was some lovely comments there, and thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts.
We do really appreciate it, guys. It was lovely to read. But anyway, I have put some footage which I'll put in as we're talking now. So I went from the second procedure. I did manage to get a few clips of the journey of it all, because I knew I wanted to document it. Went in, the procedure itself was really successful and smooth. Went into hospital, everything was ready and prepared. I went down about 11:30, I think.
Yeah.
Everything was fine until I came out of surgery. I was told basically my temperature spiked over to 38 something, and my heart rate was extremely fast. and my blood pressure dropped really low. So obviously they were thinking sepsis. So they started putting me on fluids, and then the doctor was really worried, but thankfully my blood pressure did go back up, so that was good. So they took loads of bloods off me, and I had to stay in hospital. It was supposed to be a day thing, but I ended up being kept in because of the complications after surgery. So yeah, and then I was well enough to be discharged, so I ended up saying, yeah, I want to go home the next day. And then on the way home, I started shivering, didn't I?
Yeah, started feeling unwell. To begin with, we thought, you know, blooming heck, I'm going to have to turn around here and what have you, you know. Beck went up to bed and what have you. Checked the temperature. It said, I think it said 38 again. By this point, I started ringing 111. But whilst checking Beck's temperature, it did drop again though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just on camera.
Sorry about that, guys. I just had to sort little one out. He's walking as well now. He's taking a few steps. So yeah, where were we up to? Oh, about me becoming unwell, weren't we?
Yeah, so basically I started phoning 111 and it wasn't quite behaving the way sepsis was. So when we went, fortunately Beck became well again, you know, the temperature just dropped straight down to normal, which was very, very odd. But again, sepsis does behave like that as well, so we're both really, really concerned and what have you. So then we went to the doctors, and the doctor said, I don't even, yeah, I'll hold it. So we went to the doctors. She's like, you have got an infection, your blood cultures, and thank goodness for this. The blood cultures came back clear, because otherwise sepsis would have shown up on there. He says, I don't know what antibiotics to put you on, but he gave her, I can't remember what the antibiotic was called, but right, so the antibiotic that Beck was given, you know, thank goodness she was given the antibiotic, you know, which was very, very good. And you know what, she's been fine ever since, and she's been absolutely brilliant. You know, so she's basically recovered back to normal now. You know, she's had nothing else. She might have had the odd pain here and there. She feels tired, but that's normal after anaesthetic. I've got to do some reading and research upon this, but I'm guessing that the infection slightly lowered her immune system a bit, which might have caused, you know, maybe this temperature spike, you know, and you know, with what was going on with, you know, surgery and the instruments used to help Beck, I think, you know, that's what was going on, lowered her immune system, so she got higher temperature, which makes a bit more sense, which I might have thought that's what was going on. But the antibiotic seems to have cleared her completely. It's just like absolutely amazing what the doctors have done for her, and you know, thank you to the doctors. I will say this, you know, the NHS at the minute does seem to be on its back, and you know, to leave somebody that long, unfortunately, you know, is inexcusable, to be quite honest. And you know, there was times, you know, I thought, am I going to have to phone A&E through the night and things like that, because Beck was in so much pain throughout it, you know. So it was quite worrying, you know, to see Beck how she was, but thank goodness. And you know, I'm going to say the pagan thing, thank the gods and goddesses, she's all right, and you know, she's fine. She's able to like go to the toilet properly now, and urine flow, you know, is normal, you know, with no pain or no anything. You know, she's really is on the mend. And you know, guys, thank you so much for your support again. It means the world to us.
Anyway, so I'm on the mend now. It's been over a week. I'm feeling much better. It's such a relief to have those stents out now. And I just want to say as well, because of the type of stone that they found that I had, it can be caused through dehydration, too much salt. So basically I need to drink 3 litres of water a day. I don't actually have a lot of salt in my diet anyway. I think it's possibly caused from dehydration and just not drinking enough. So I have got another stone on my right side, but that's quite small, so hopefully that'll just pass with no issues.
Yeah, it will pass, I reckon. That's it.
But anyway, the motto of it is drink water, guys.
Yeah, please. Honestly, it will avoid all kinds of problems.
So yeah, fluids is important, and I've learned a lot from this as well. I've taken a lot away from it and from the experience. The NHS is struggling, as Matt was saying. It's been a long wait, but anyway, I'm here, I'm doing well, I'm progressing well, and I'm recovering, and
Cheers.
I'm going to be drinking lots of water.
That's it, she really, really is. And
Otherwise,
she looks,
Matt will nag me.
and doesn't she look amazing, guys?
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
She really does.
And I couldn't have got through this without Matt. He's been my rock for it all. And also your comments, guys, again, I'm so appreciative of you all.
Made us both smile, I really did.
So yeah, thank you very much. This is our journey, and we thought you've heard us moaning about kidney stents and us, so we thought we'd do a video on it.
So no more, because Beck's all recovered now.
Yeah, I've still got a kidney stone, but fingers crossed we're going to pass this. It's going to be absolutely fine.
Yeah, it should be alright. She's going to be fine.
So we'll see you soon, guys.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Take care, guys.
Bye.